In just 72 hours, we're going to be getting an all-important announcement and the last of this type of announcement for the entire year, which will help us better understand where we're currently at right now and exactly what this means for fixed income beneficiaries that I often talk about here on the channel, including Social Security retirement, disability, SSDI, survivors, spousal, SSI, VA, and RRB beneficiaries, especially as we approach the end of the year and 2025, as well as the announcement we're going to be getting out of the Federal Reserve again in a couple weeks. All of this to be included here in this video. Let's jump into it a little bit further. All right, now I do want to talk about, again, this announcement we will be receiving in about 72 hours from right now, and this is going to be very important, and again, it'll give us a better glimpse into what this actually means going forward, and did we really get stiffed as fixed income beneficiaries, or are they just trying to pull a fast one on us? Again, I want to explain all of that and how this is going to lead into bigger decisions a little bit later this year in just a couple weeks from now. And again, how this translates into your money, your benefits, and everything like that. It's all highly correlated. Anyway, can I ask a huge favor of you really quickly? If you haven't done so yet, will you please make sure to like the video, the big thumbs up button down below. Also, if you're new here or if you haven't done so yet, please make sure to subscribe as well. Again, big subscribe button down below. And lastly, feel free to share this video with your friends on social media. Again, big share button down below. Thank you so much. Really appreciate you. I just want to do what I can for you. I'm here for you every single day. If you don't believe me, look at the over 5,000 videos here on the channel. You can't do that in one day. I promise you. It takes a long time and years to make that many videos. I'm here for you. I just want to do what I can for you. Thank you so much for watching, and let's talk through this. All right, so 72 hours would put us on Wednesday morning, give or take a little bit, right? But anyway, we're going to be getting the last of this type of report, which is the CPI, Consumer Price Index, otherwise known as the inflation report. Now, why do we really care about this? Well, I'm not sure about you, but I care about this because I'm sick of it. I'm tired. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of these high prices. I feel like I'm getting gouged every time I go out to buy something, right? I'm not sure about you if you feel that way, or if I'm just being a little bit disgruntled about this. I'm not sure. Maybe it's just me, but kind of tired of it, right? You know what I mean? Realistically, to be fair with you, I'm sick of looking at the credit card and seeing thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars sitting on a credit card. And I'm the type of person, I don't like doing that. I really don't like doing that because I don't like paying all that interest. But it's because of all these high prices. I don't love all of this. Every time you look at the receipt, oh, look, got 3 bags of stuff and it was $220. Oh, awesome. I don't even know what I got, right? Obviously, I'm exaggerating a little bit, but it's not too far-fetched, right? But anyway, this will be the last inflation report this year, okay? Now, we will be getting another one in January, which will be for December, but, that's, about a month out from now. But my point is, this is going to be November's inflation data, okay? Now, why do I think this is important, especially for the low income and fixed income? Well, here's why, in my honest opinion. I want to know what inflation is doing. Let's hope that this sucker is coming down. Reason being is, if it is staying stable or it's going back up, I'm going to feel like we absolutely got taken advantage of when it comes down to the pathetic 2.5% COLA that we're all going to be getting here in a matter of just a couple of weeks as we roll over to the new year and those new checks start rolling out. The 2.5% COLA, that's nothing, especially when we've seen these high prices, and we know better than this. We know that prices have accelerated and increased way more, as in the cost of living on everything, shelter, rents, mortgages, utilities, food, clothing, fill in the blank with everything. It's all up significantly more than just 2.5%. But unfortunately, this is what we're stuck with. So I'm really rooting for a really massive drop in inflation to see this really come down and actually peg the 2% target that the Federal Reserve has in place. I don't know about that. I'm going to be fair with you. I don't know if we're getting down there anytime soon. And that's kind of the consensus that's out there as well. But this is going to be the inflation report that'll give us the information for November. Now, you've heard me say this before in other videos. November is typically somewhat, and December, by the way, November and December, somewhat of an inflationary time just because of the seasonality. Most of the time, it's only the time of year. It's like the one and only time of year where virtually everybody is out buying a couple things, spending a little bit more money than usual because of holidays. Obviously, you know that. But buying a few more things for ourselves because there's some good discounts and deals out there, which, by the way, have you been picking up some of these good discounts out there? I'm loving it. I love a discount. I am so cheap. I am so frugal. It's nuts. You would, you know what I mean? Actually, have you heard the little saying, it's something like, you're so cheap, your wallet squeaks when it opens? I love that. But I've had people say that, like, dude, you're so cheap. I bet your wallet squeaks when you open, right? Well, I don't even have a wallet. That's how cheap I am. But seriously, that's literally what it comes down to, right? But I'm just kind of sick of the prices. That's why I like a discount, because it makes me feel like a little bit better about myself when I lock in a little bit of a discount. But anyway. So this is going to be the inflation report. Now, remember, the Federal Reserve has another meeting coming up in just a couple weeks from now, or actually not even that long. The Federal Reserve will also be meeting here with their next meeting. Sorry, I'm thinking about that wallet joke again. It's kind of funny. But anyway, the Federal Reserve will be coming out with their next meeting here. And this is going to be determinant of what they're going to be doing with interest rates. Now, it's actually kind of interesting because I've been reading a lot about this, and the Federal Reserve cut interest rates for the first time in 4 years back in mid-September, right? September 18th. Okay, and then obviously back in early November as well, they had another meeting. But what I've been reading out there is that the Federal Reserve is almost going to be forced to cut interest rates with this next meeting here that they have in a week and a half, 2 weeks, whatever, simply because they need to save face on this thing, because they started cutting, 2 months ago, not even 2 months ago yet. Oh, no. 3 months ago. Yeah, sorry. September. What is that? Almost 3 months ago now? Yeah, almost 3 months. They started cutting, and so now they're saying, hey, they got to save face, and they need to keep cutting. The problem with this is that if they get too aggressive cutting on this, and we don't see this inflation coming down, we're going to see this as actually an inflationary thing, right? So by the Federal Reserve cutting interest rates, that's actually inflationary. Why? Because, well, for reasons being is that it makes it a little bit cheaper to borrow money, to float balances, to get loans, to get mortgages, to basically hold any debt. It makes it a little bit easier to hold that, because if we're not paying as high of interest rates, it's not nearly as, it's not helping out a ton. But if it makes that debt service a little bit easier to handle, then we borrow more money. More people borrow more money. When interest rates come down, the appetite for borrowing and spending goes up. Therefore, that's inflationary, right? So we could actually see this thing actually pivot on the Federal Reserve and actually come right back at them and actually not be a good thing. So we will have to see how this whole thing shakes out, and we'll see more effects of this here as we get the December inflationary data in January, mid-January. I don't know the date right now when that comes out, but it's about a month, give or take, from now. And that's what's going to be coming out then, okay? But either way, in about 72 hours, again, a little bit, give or take, from now, we'll be getting this information, and we'll be getting that on Wednesday morning. So this will be good stuff, okay? And again, the main reason I want to watch this is I just like to watch this stuff, honestly, because I want to know, did they really stick it to us? Did they really stiff us like we all think they did? Did they really pull a fast one on us? Well, wouldn't be all that shocking if they did, because they do it all the time, right? But anyway, as a low-income or fixed-income beneficiary, I just like to watch this information, because if inflation comes down, it makes me feel like, okay, I guess I'm not as disappointed. But if it actually is staying stagnant or it's going back up, I'm feeling like, man, I feel like I got robbed, right? You know what I mean? It's just not a good feeling when we feel like, yep, they pegged the lows on this thing. They gave us this teeny tiny COLA. It's going to barely do anything to our benefit checks. And then all of a sudden we see, oh, inflation's actually way higher. Whoa. Okay, yeah, definitely got taken advantage of. So at least what it feels like, right? Maybe not, that's not the case in reality, but that's what it feels like. Doesn't matter. Here's the thing. Feels like is reality, right? Perception is reality. I like that saying because it's so true. Perception is reality. So anyway, I hope this helps you. Again, I just want to keep you informed of what's going on out there. Again, we've got a lot of things going on here. I know we're rapidly approaching the end of the year. We've still got some big announcements, checks going out to millions of people still by the end of the year. We've got some, holidays still coming up here. We got a lot going on. We can't write this year off yet. I know, I know we want to, right? Just get this thing out of here already. Please be done. But unfortunately, we can't do that quite yet. And I'm not sure about you, but I'm not too excited to get into January. I mean, it's just like cold and miserable and dark, and it's just like, get me out of here, right? Anyway, I'm here for you any way that I can be. Please, again, like the video, thumbs up button down below. Otherwise, subscribe as well. Again, if you haven't done so yet, totally free to do so. Subscribe button down below. Again, feel free to share the video. If you'd like to, you don't have to. Share button down below with your friends on social media. Thanks again. Really appreciate you. Otherwise, check out the well over 5,000 videos here on the channel. Again, down below in the description, in the video library, or in the description at the top of the comment section. I've hand-selected some very popular videos for you there. Check those out. Otherwise, right now, showing up on your screen as well, you'll see some videos. Again, happy holidays. Hope you're doing well. just want to do what I can for you. I know it's a rough time out there. I know the last couple of years have been brutal for us. Hopefully we'll get some massive changes here coming forward. Just want to do what I can. I will be here for you no matter what. I am not going anywhere. I've said that for years now. And check my track record. I've been here literally every single day for the last 4 years. Yeah, 4 years now, every single day. Just want to do what I can, and I have no plans of going anywhere. Thanks again for watching. Really appreciate you. Have a nice day. Stay warm. Drink some hot chocolate. Drink some coffee. Get a warm blanket. Sit by the fireplace. Happy holidays, and I'll see you again later.